After laying the core structure of the name into five major variants, the book takes us deeper into theology behind his name. This isn't just poetic philosophy, it's procedural theology. The name Amuakakem is treated as a divine sentence, taken from the original channeled demon name and expanding it, rendering it into Hebrew, thus making the sentence, "From the womb comes the breath that cracks open concealment." What is hidden is forcefully revealed and closed again in the silence of complete truth. Every piece of this sentence maps directly into a stage of divine revelation. The book then explores how this theological formula is not just a metaphor, it's a function. From the womb anchors in concealment, origin and potential. The breath is a divine exhale. The moment something begins to move, that cracks open concealment. This is the rupture, not symbolic but actual metaphysical breaking. What is hidden must forcefully be revealed. This is reflected upon one of the final rituals that I did with Amuakakem, which had revealed myself as the god of my own reality. So this breaks the concealment of the Qliphoth and arises back to the Sephiroth. Next, the book discusses the prophetic implications of this spirit, especially through the variants of Amuakakem and Amuakakem. These forms speak not just to the individual revelation, but into collective exposure. In this version, the people, the first components of his name, become the source of the breath. They are not merely judged by divine voice. They exhale the hidden rot of a society, forcing it to arise. These names become oracles, spiritual sentences that say your silence has broken, your truth has surfaced, and now you must face it. One of the most important ideas that shows up here is the recursive judgment. If the names like Amuakakem, the book explores what happens when the first exposure is resisted. The illusion revents itself. The spirit returns, not as a new act, but as a continuation. A continuation of what was already necessary. The crack must deepen. The seal must fall again. In practice, this means calling these names, not just to reveal it. It prevents reconciliation. It breaks the cycle of spiritual avoidance. The text then shifts into meditation instruction, where each Hebrew letter is visualized as a living force. The section isn't just symbolic, it's instrumental. You are taught to see Aleph not as a shape, but a pressure in the void, Mem as a black portion of the womb, Vav as a divine line piercing downwards. Meditating on the name is not just feeling peaceful, it's about becoming the current, becoming the passage through which revelation must pass. Another key subject of the book explores its dual origins. Whenever the name begins with him, the mother, or the people, but also we go on with the part, meaning the nation of the people. This opens two ways of interpreting the entire name in one reading. It's cosmic revelation that comes from the divine womb. In the other, it's historical and national. The people themselves have reached out a point where truth must arise. because the silence has become unbearable. Towards the final chapters, the book introduces Amuakakem, a variant that deals with reversal, where what is low, forgotten, or buried is judged and lifted. This is mercy, it's justice through divine measurement. The valley rises because the voice declares it, not because it asks. This name is like others, structured as a divine command, not a prayer. Then there's Amuakakem, the most vocal of the names. This one doesn't simply act, it declares. It is the spirit of divine utterance, the one who names the truth, and by naming it makes it unavoidable. This name is a word of judgment, the exhale that breaks open reality by naming it, too clearly to ignore. Finally, the book closes by explaining how these names work together, not separate spirits, but phrases of the divine process of Amuakakem. Together, these names form a spiritual sequence, a covenant of revelation. Once you speak them, the cycle begins: exposure, rapture, judgment, and sealing. This isn't mythology, it's divine procedure. If you step into it, you become part of the sequence.